Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box, and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long... Verbin! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Raul running at top gear. Raul. No, that's overhit. There will be a throw-in. Pedri. Kubasi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Isco. That's been slipped through. Oh, he's on his own! Real chance! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Tries to play it through. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Spain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear. Spain are looking to go forward now. He is through here. That's good play. And it's Lopez. Fermin going face-to-face with his great rival. It's run loose here. Ferran Torres receives it in a good position here. Now it's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Xavi Alonso, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now he's got space here, and that could set him on his way. Lovely feet. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Shot a goal! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Might be danger here. Rodri. Carvajal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot, surely!
1 minute added time.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Just
so
a
I
quick
think the manager has to resist change.
We're
at
about
this
to
stage.
announce today's lottery numbers.
Spain
watch the
firmly
screen
in
if you have a
control
ticket.
at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. Away we go again. Nice control. It's Isco! That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that really is so impressive. A case now of complete control. He's got away. Cucurella. Now it's Yamal. That ball looks a good one. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Fernando Torres. Baina. Oh, good take in a good area. Xavi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Pedri. And Baina. Now it's Torres. Oh, nicely intercepted.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Yamal. Taken back almost at once. Torres! Oh, what's he done? And Torres! And he hits the net! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Substitution for Spain. Number 10, Fernando Torres.
So changes afoot
Number
here,
8,
and from both sides.
Pedri. Number
Spain
7,
may be down,
Raul.
but not out just
Coming on
yet.
the field, number 9, David Villa. Number 23, Mikel Merino. Number 13, Nico
Oh, a
Williams.
lovely bit of skill. He's found a
Substitution.
way through. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the header! Yes! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute. Merino! Marvellous from Mikel Merino! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Carvajal made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Can he finish? And it's in! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
He's having a hit! That tested the keeper. It's their second corner of the game. Grimaldo plays it short. Kubasi. Ah, looks a smashing ball.
6 added minutes has
Raul.
been indicated.
Yamal. The ball's gone astray. Merino. And here's Nico Williams. Brilliantly cut out. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Raul, always looking for that half a chance. And that will be the final act. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, good ball! And it's Bellingham. Nicked it back promptly. Decent chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Bellingham. He's looking wide. Mbappe. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. He's picked his way through. Very nicely done. Messi. And it's Valverde. Ambitious ball here. It's played through for him. Alaba. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, well played. Chouameni. And here's Kane. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's clear chance! No, that was never going to make it. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Lifted it to the flank. Now it's Son Heung-min. And that signals the end of the first period. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that would bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Number 13.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Son Heung-min. Now it's Kane. Nicely spread. Messi. Taken back almost at once. Fluminense do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Now it's Bellingham. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Caicedo. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. And a header! And that's a sharp finish. How they've waited. Now they have it. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc.
Shot a goal! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Valverde. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort. Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach. Chance for a shot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Jimenez. Valverde. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Kane. Fluminense have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Pinches it off him. Now it's Kane. Oh, good spread. Messi. It's Kane! Hakimi carries the ball down the right, and it's Hakimi. Great ball if he can get there. Camavinga. It's a pretty loose pass. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Mbappe. Jimenez. Now it's Kane. That's that, the end. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
We're looking at the new incarnation of the famous Camp Nou, now even more prominent as the symbol of the Catalan capital. So we're very much on the way now. Lam, just no time to dwell on the ball there. Lam delivers. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Forlan. Looking for a runner. That's a nicely shaped ball. And it's been hooked away. Now, can they get him away? And he's got away from it.
Oh, really well played.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a decent ball. Vieri, chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That's a sharp pass.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes, while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Oh, it's beyond the defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that is expertly dealt with. Mbappe, neither side yet able to find the net. Scholes is always looking to break lines. Tries one from range. Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit. Borussia Dortmund definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure
He's having a shot! And that is quite wonderful! About as smooth as it gets! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Nepal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Nepal have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Vieri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, it's come loose. Costa Curta. And it's De Bruyne. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe running with the ball. Mbappe! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
De Bruyne. And here's Mbappe. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. And Messi! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. Oh, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, good take in a good area. Jab. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Mbappe. Shifted upfield. Mbappe. Xavi Alonso. Jude. And it's Xavi Alonso. Bellingham. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's got away. Oh, good line. And a terrific... And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 30, Messi. Coming
The second
on to
half then,
replace him
just
is
getting going.
Number 99, Erling Haaland. Substitution.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Rivaldo! Rivaldo! Brilliant! Brilliant!
Oh, that was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look...
He's gone for goal.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Looking for options for movement. Decent chance! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Nepal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And the finish! That's another chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
That is good progress on the left. That looks a cracking ball. And the keeper beats it away. Well, they are still trailing.
The attendance for this
They
match was
require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rivaldo. Xavi Alonso, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Mbappe. Good driving run. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He'll try from distance. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nepal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Nepal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Unai Simon claims comfortable. Costa Curta. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that was vital. Dani Olmo. It's a pretty loose pass. Belletti. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Mbappe. That's tidy.
Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
De Bruyne! And that really should have been that.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 17.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Dani Olmo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now that's well seen too. And it's Gerrard. Can he get it through? He's through. Takes a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Nepal are running out of time and out of options.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
He's shifting through the gears here. That is good strength.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's picked it up out wide. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries to get it clear. And here's Forlan. Out towards the flank. Neymar! And again! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Nepal did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Please join me in wishing
So Jim,
all
how
the
do you
best to
reflect on
members
what
of
we've
our
seen?
fan club
Nepal
celebrating their
desperately
wedding
failing
anniversary
to
today.
impose themselves on the game. Decidedly.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position.
Oh no, this does not look good. Now it's Vieri. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Driven in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Great vision. Cucurella makes the interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's heaved it away. And here's Neymar. Scholes. And that interception was most necessary. And here's Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Yamal! It's in! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
After 11 minutes is number 19, Yamal! Yamal! Yamal!
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cannavaro. Here's Vieira. And this is Vieri. Showing good feet. Cucurella did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
And here's Bellingham. Lahm has it out wide and in space. And he gets rid in a hurry. Neymar. Yamal. Yamal carries the ball down the right. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Yamal. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle.
He's having a shot! And one more try! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have...
And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nepal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Algeria are looking to go forward now. Alonso. And it's made its way to him. Cross in. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Bellingham. And it's Ruiz. Passing is crisp and sharp. Elise. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Chance! Fantastic from Fabian Ruiz! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're threatening to fly away here. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Vieri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fabian Ruiz. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Neymar. Yamal. Oh, good effort. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good.
Oh, that's ambitious. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Threads one in. Can he get onto this? Elise. Fabian Ruiz. Pass somewhat off target. Beckenbauer. And it's Lahm. And they win it back again. This is a promising build-up. And here's Vieri. Vieri makes a dash for it. It's loose now and they want to get it. Shot! Surely! He's got a goal! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? He's got away. Bellingham. And he's had it nicked away. Nepal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Oh, that's fabulous. Has a look up and delivers.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Vieri. Van Dijk. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pacho. And Yamal. Xavi Alonso. And it's Bellingham. And here's Vieri. Applies the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Vieri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bellingham. And the through ball. Now there's a fine ball. Shot a goal! It's a goal! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution for Algeria, number 17, Olise. Coming on the field is number
So we're
8.
off again.
Hey, substitution in
Nepal
progress.
can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Vieira. Nepal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well,
It's Kane! That is decidedly lacking.
that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
And it's Neymar. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet, and he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Kane is offering a right smile there.
So it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Scholes. Now it's Scholes. And that's been intercepted.
He read,
And it's been given away. And he's lost it. That is Sluta! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
So what can they conjure from this one?
Hard to tell what he's thinking here, Peter. Surely the shot's not on, is it? It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Yamal, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. He is through here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the... Decent chance! And no mistake. Into the lead once more. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Algeria have their lead. It's a promising position, and he's managed to get... Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he nearly went all the way.
Vinicius Junior just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he rise to it.
Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's Drogba! And again! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine. Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bellingham. Threads one in. Shot goal! It's in!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Messi. Totti. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bellingham. He's got plenty of space out wide here. This looks promising. And he's straight offside. Chiellini. That's a little off target. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nepal currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a promising position. Oh, there's a probing ball. Fernandez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the pass is intercepted. Totti. Totti! Donatoni.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Donatoni. This is Dembele.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nepal
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Now there's a fine ball. He'll try from distance. It's a goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other.
And Messi! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Casado. And here's Shevchenko.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Vieira. That looks a decent chance! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Nepal find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Bellingham. Shot could be on. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Chiellini. That is ended up in no man's land. Hakimi
has been indicated.
aimed beyond the defence. Costa Curta. Just eases him off the ball. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Nepal, seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Donadoni. Number 18, Bellingham. Number 6, Dembele. Number 11, El Diouf. Coming on the field, number 14, Dani Olmo. Number 17, Rivaldo. Number 10,
So off we go again.
Number 20, Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
Someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Can he get on the end of this? Nepal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now it's Kimmich. Zabarnyi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. Rivaldo. Mbappe. Mbappe! No way through there. And that should get the job done.
This is the time you need that pace.
Drogba. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
It's Rivaldo! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Not the best distribution from the keeper. Pass somewhat off target. Fernandez. And it's Memphis Depay. That is good alertness. Nepal perhaps contemplating their next change here.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's found a way through. Dani Olmo! And he hits the net. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's picked his way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rice. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Zabarnyi. Zanetti looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's come to nothing. Just about up to 75 minutes. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rivaldo! Oh, denied at the last.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Nepal with the corner, they're first. Getting up there! Oh, crossbar! Hakimi. Now that looks a decent ball. Vieira. Hakimi. And it's Doué. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Rivaldo. Dani Olmo. He's beaten the line. He's had a shot! He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He'll fancy himself from here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Rivaldo! And that has flown over. Doué. Well seen. Saw that coming. Well, that pass isn't the best. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's going for goal! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! About as smooth as it gets. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Nepal are at... Chance for a shot! Zabani with the clearance. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tries to pass it through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Lam.
That was lovely, that.
He has found the way through. Crossed into the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Nepal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already... Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's found a way through. It's Dembele! Goal! Fluminense! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Spread neatly. Neymar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Nicely weighted ball. Just eases him off the ball. Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Bellingham. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. And it's Alaba. And here's Bellingham. Kane. He's got away. It's Kane! They want to be quick to recover this. And that was very necessary. Fluminense leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's all Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. Towering header! Goal! Fluminense! And they're back in front. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Fluminense shoots! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Fluminense go up by 2 and are looking good. It's Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. He leaps for it! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nice bit of trickery. And the shot! Loose ball. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. A real chance and a real let-off.
Neymar clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Chouameni, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Drogba. Drogba! Oh, good finish. Just one goal in it now. Game on. And that really is so impressive. Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Stood up well to him there. Fluminense looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Closes, hits a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Fluminense really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Messi. Messi. And this is Depay. He's shifting through the gears here. Dembele. Now it's Alvarez. Played out wide, and he's quick to return it. Casado.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay running with the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's the end of the first 45. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Fluminense up by the odd goal in a 5-goal thriller. The score at the interval, 3-2.
Substitution for Fluminense. Number 21, Kane. Number 9.
So, into the second half.
Number 18, Dembele.
That looks a decent ball. That's been intercepted. And it's Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Fluminense do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now he's got space here. And this is Depay. And they're back on the ball again. Rice. Kubasi. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It's Drogba! De Bruyne.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No, no way through. And here's Depay. Memphis Depay unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Hakimi, looking for the run. De Bruyne. Decent chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
That's a cute ball. And this is Totti. De Bruyne. Fluminense are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Now it's Ferran Torres, and he's picked out the run. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Bellingham.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pinches it off him. Fluminense can't breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
And the shots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever.
Shots! And he hits the net. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but
It's Asa! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Punched away. Fluminense have the chance to go the other way. And this is Kane. Fluminense have reclaimed it. Played in. And that's the keeper's ball. And here's the chance to counter. Out towards the flank. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Germany! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a threatening, decent chance! They're going to be quick to recover this.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Caicedo. This is a promising build-up. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jordi Alba is looking to influence the game from out wide. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Dembele. Just eases him off the ball. Caicedo. Oh, it's Dembele. He's gone for goal! Just too high.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Mbappe. Dembele. Now Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Ronaldo. Referee's given a throw. And it's Rijkaard. Kane. Bellingham. Can he get it through? No luck with that dink over the top. Zanetti. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Kane charging forward, the ball at his feet. Nice control.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries to pass it through. Germany are looking to break at pace. And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to
at
make
half-time
sure to put
with
any litter
a game
in the
to
bins
chase.
provided. Thank you for your
Well, for me,
cooperation.
Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution for Fluminense, number 21, K, number 4.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Number 22.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Shot, surely! And that's a sharp finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's found a way through. That is good strength. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Merino, who's wide and looking to get onto this. Shoots! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. And he thumps it clear. Defence opting here for strength in numbers. Now it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
There's a sharp little ball here. O'Shea. Fluminense do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's not an especially good pass, that. And that interception was most necessary. Looking for the far post. And he gets rid in a hurry. Germany have got it back and they'll have another go. And he's having a hit! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Zanetti crosses. That has been knocked clear.
Germany really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's made its way to him, in towards the back. Oh, greatly! It's hit the upright. And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Ibrahimovic fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Hakimi. And here's Marino. In towards the back stick.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's on it. Can he get away? Caicedo. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Anyone appearing intoxicated
No winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cantona looking to be a menace in the final third. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Merino. It's a pretty loose pass. Jordi Alba. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He can run onto that. Chouameni. And it's Caicedo. Cantona. Knocks it out wide. Cross into the box. So that was it, the first period of extra time.
And an exciting one too.
So those 15 minutes have flown by. Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end?
Substitution for Fluminense, number 23, Caicedo.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner?
Substitutions taking place.
They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? No, he's just misjudged that one. Baresi. Rijkaard. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, terrible pass. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Merino.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's fabulous. So they've won a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Oh, good effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
That's it. There will be time for no more. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
Lam. Well read, nice interception. Great vision. That has not gone well. Rivaldo. Just about within shooting range. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bangladesh with the corner, there first. Cannavaro is there and he can get that clear. That's really nicely played. Chance! Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now that looks a decent ball. He has found the way through. Can he finish?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Great chance, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And he's had it nicked away. Diouf was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Beckenbauer. And it's Bellingham.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Beckenbauer. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham makes a move down the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Bellingham with the delivery. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
Vieri looking to play it into the box.
14,
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Xabi Alonso. Number 4. Matthias de Ligt.
Pepe tries to clear. Can he get on the end of this? Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Unai Simon getting this one clear. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now the ball in. Real chance! They've scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
He's in a great position here. Pepe proves too strong, too smart. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Nepal coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
By the local police.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Nepal just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Nepal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from it.
Pass is just off target.
Nepal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Some good work on the right flank here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vieri being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Played into space. Good ball over the top. Pepe cuts out the pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Nepal are looking to break at pace. Baresi.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out...
And a chance! Well taken goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Nepal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Bangladesh appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Gerrard. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Nicely weighted ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, it's come loose. That has been knocked clear. Vieira. Bangladesh are looking to go forward now. Cannavaro makes the interception. Lam threads one in. Mbappe. Dani Olmo! Dani Olmo! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great...
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having